Hey there again, it's Elle in Carjella, and I am here doing a movie review because about a half hour ago I just saw the new Percy Jackson. I was very disappointed. Hey, don't bite me! I should probably mention also that I have my sister's bird with me, who's a little annoying shit, and likes to eat my fingers. See? So, as I've mentioned in my previous book review kind of thing, I have read all the Percy Jackson series, even though they're ages 9 through 12, and I quite enjoy. So, I'm going to be doing this review as if you've already read the book, so I mean, pay attention to any spoilers, don't watch it if you haven't read the books, or if you want to actually see the movie and enjoy it, because I'm going to get pretty critical into this and probably give away everything, so. I have to say that I really did enjoy the books a lot. They're probably one of my favorite series for a while, next to Harry Potter. So, I guess I should probably mention start off by being nice to say that the beginning of the movie was great. I loved it. I loved every single thing about it. I loved how hot Clarice looked, and I loved how cool the camp was, and I loved the character of Tyson. I didn't expect it to be that good. I mean, I didn't really appreciate him in the book, but the movie kind of made me like him a bit more than that. I guess I should get into the facts of the stuff that I hated about it, and first of all, I'll say is that I didn't realize that Percy and Annabeth weren't seeing each other now in the books anymore, that they actually, you know, they hug occasionally, and that's about the only interactions that two will have with each other. And I was very disappointed because, I mean, if they're condensing all 5 books into 3 movies, which is what I heard, then why didn't they kiss? The thing I hated the most about the movies was that the sword Percy has, they said it was the cursed blade, and they said it was part of the prophecy, and that's why, I mean, the whole big thing in the end happened, and that he was able to defeat Cronus, right? It was because of his cursed blade, but it had nothing to do with the actual cursed blade in the book, and it was very disappointing because I felt like the entire author's, like, cool words that kind of went with it had nothing to do with the plotline in the book. And will you shut up? So, in the finale of the movie, they resurrected Cronus, which is awesome for Luke, because, I mean, he's never been able to do that in the entire 5 things of the book, and, I mean, wow, what a shitty Cronus. They made him look like, have you ever seen the movie This Is the End, and that giant demon thing that has the big dick? They made it look like that, and it was just a laughingstock, and if you want to see a really good Cronus, you can try to get on my boob. Watch Wrath of the Titans, or is it Clash of the Titans? One of those two where they actually, like, make it look sweet. But also, they just tried way too hard with the ending. Once they finally saved Grover and got the fleece, after that, everything just went downhill, and it was just an awful time, because after that, I was like, this is a great movie. I'm gonna talk about how much I love it later or something. And I wasn't even planning on doing a movie review, but I just really got mad about it and had no friends who've actually read these books, so felt the need to rant about it on here. So I felt that the character of Annabeth was completely lacking in the movie. Near the beginning, I was like, maybe she's actually going to have, like, more of herself, which in the first movie I found that she didn't. And I felt like her Daughter of Athena wisdom kind of thing was really missing. The only part that they really mentioned it was whenever she, like, got the wind. It was just like, that was a bit of a no-brainer, right? And then I felt that she just as a character was completely missing out on it. Her interactions with Percy were missing. Her, like, cleverness, her back talk, anything like that was completely missing from it. That's probably where a lot of the whole her and Percy thing kind of goes away, is because neither of them are kind of with each other, talking to each other, communicating, which in the book you see a lot of that, and probably one of the main things in the book that you maybe pay attention to. So I'm going to conclude my video before it gets too lengthy, before my bird pisses me off a bit too much more, since he's eating my hair, which he has been the entire video if you haven't noticed. So my review would probably be a 5 out of 10. I'm so not sure about this. I can't tell if I'm extremely disappointed on the fact that, I mean, what are you doing? I can't tell if I'm disappointed in the fact that they resurrected Cronus, or the fact that I love the camp and how everything turned out at the beginning. So, I mean, So I'm still kind of wavering on that, kind of like how this bird's wavering on my arm. Get back on my shoulder. So, I'm going to leave you there, and I'll say goodbye, and have a great night.